Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 7:08. Friday, September 2nd, 63 degrees, getting up to 80 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 News Talk Radio. Streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160. Join the conversation. We are now joined in studio by Chrissy Starr, Shore Ballet. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I'm excited to be here.
Are
I've
you?
never been in a radio station before.
Oh,
This is my first time.
There we go. Hold on. Well, we didn't have you on for a second. Now we're good.
Okay.
So first time in a radio
This
station.
is my first time. Yep. I'm very excited.
Listen, so a couple things that you need to know. Number one, it's just us talking, right?
Okay.
And number two, nobody listens to the show.
Okay.
And number three, we record everything and put it on the YouTube. So if you say something silly don't even think about the fact that people will be able to search you for the rest of your life and remind you of that silly thing you may have said. Don't even think about that.
Okay.
All right. Don't just get that right out of your mind. So,
all right, it's gone.
So now that we've established those ground rules, why don't you kind of give me the background? Shore Ballet, what's it all about? I mean, I kind of have an idea from the name, but why don't you flesh it out for me?
Yeah, we are a dance school that focuses mainly on ballet. We do have other classes, but our primary focus is teaching classical ballet. We're located in Island Heights, so we're right here close by.
Cool. Great. So we had teased all morning that we were going to actually do ballet.
Yes.
But then we realized that may not translate perfectly on the radio.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't do so well. Okay. So, Chrissy, how did you kind of get started? How did you end up? How long you been at Shore Ballet, first of all?
I've been the director of Shore Ballet for 20 years.
Okay.
The school is 40 years.
Right.
We're celebrating our 40th anniversary this year.
Wow, that's great. Congratulations. So you
Thank
started
you.
when you were like 12. Right. So see what I
That's
did there?
right.
Yeah,
That's
good.
right.
That's good. So 20 years. So how did you get involved in the ballet school? I mean,
Well, I went to the ballet school when I was a student. I was there. I moved to London. I danced there for a few years. And when I came back, I decided I wanted to teach. So I took over the school.
Yeah, okay. You skipped over everything though, okay? Because you have this. So you moved to London.
I did, yeah.
Right? Because what you wanted to see if you could deal with the language barrier, or what was the issue?
Yeah, that's it. I wanted to have some tea and crumpets.
Cool.
And I just wanted a different experience. I wanted to experience Europe. I wanted to dance over there. I went to the Royal Ballet School. And it was great.
Yeah. So come on, we're getting closer now. You went to the Royal Ballet School.
I did.
Yeah, and then what?
I performed there. I was on a teacher training course.
Okay.
So I was learning how to teach students and learning how to teach classical ballet.
Okay. So had you, but you also danced professionally for a while, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay. So you're, is this okay, listen. You're trying to be like, are you going with the modesty card here? Is this what you're going with? You can't have the name Chrissy Starr and then try to be all modest about it. That doesn't go together, right?
Oh.
So here we go. I'm gonna try to pull my teeth again. Here we go. Your teeth. What? So talk to me a little bit about your professional career.
My professional career. Well, like I said, I performed when I was in London.
Right.
I was there at school. When I came back, I performed in numerous performances, local theaters. I got into musical theater a little bit. After I was finished doing ballet, I went into musical theater and danced with some local companies around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So what kind of shows? I'm sure you did the Nutcracker, right?
Yes. Yeah. You know the Nutcracker?
Well, everybody has to do the Nutcracker, right? Yeah. I'm totally. Listen. So I played piano for a long time. So
great.
So I had to play the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. That's although it was called something in another language. Zach, no comment out of you. Okay. I can see the smile on the other side.
I'm just thinking of you playing Sugar Plum Fairies.
It's not a good look, right? No, it's not a good look. Okay, so but had you always thought that you wanted to teach? Is that really where your head was at?
Yeah. I really enjoy children. I really enjoy, giving someone, my students that experience that I had.
Okay. And so what do you so what does that mean? Like so how many different types of classes do you teach there?
The styles of the
Yeah, I mean,
classes,
yes.
what ages?
Yeah, like what kinds of what styles do you teach? What ages?
Well,
Give me the kind of the
we mainly focus on classical ballet, but we also have lyrical. We have Broadway. We have, which is like a theater class that I do. We have tap and jazz. All the basics.
Okay. And they go from what's the youngest group you have?
Oh, I do like a mommy and me class.
Okay.
When they're just starting to walk.
Right.
So that would be the youngest, and then I have adults that come too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this like, and do you have like the whole dance mom thing going on?
Not really.
It's not the same. It's not the same kind of thing.
No.
Do you have kids that compete?
No.
All? Just perform.
Yeah, we just do performing. We stay away from the competitions and stuff like that. We're really just learning the art, and staying away from that other stuff.
Okay. From the ugliness, right? Okay. That's
yeah.
So how often? Let's say you had, I don't know. Let's pretend for a second that you had like a 12-year-old.
Okay.
Right, who danced. All right, let's pretend.
Let's pretend.
Let's just pretend. I just want you to close your eyes and pretend that this happened to you, okay? And like, how often might she, for example, practice a week or come to you a week?
I would say around 4 times a week.
Around 4 times a week.
Yeah.
4 times a week to practice.
Yeah.
And with instruction.
Right.
And are those all in a class setting? Are they in one-on-one settings, or how does that work?
We do private lessons, but mainly, class setting. They'll come to class. Ballet, we require at least twice a week to come.
At least.
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Because it's hard standing on your toes.
Yeah, I can't stand on my feet so well, so I can't imagine standing on my toes. I always I'm a soccer dad, right?
Okay.
So I have 3 kids in travel soccer, and we talk about it on here a lot. And so they're all at least 3 days a week, more like 4 typically. And now that there's high school soccer, it's even more than that. But I always hear from the dance parents, because I have some of the soccer players have siblings who are dance, and they're like, no, this is easy. This soccer thing is easy, right? You have no idea. Try dance or ballet.
Yeah.
Right. So is that different, huh?
It is. It's because it's athletic, but
Right.
it's an art. So that's, the hard part of it, I think.
Okay. And do you do performances?
Yes.
All right. So when we come back, right, I want to talk about performances.
Okay.
Like where you do where you do performances. Then I want to ask a question about if you've ever had a student that you're just like, listen, how about soccer? All right. We're going to ask that. Chrissy, Starr, Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, Shore Ballet, back after this.
The Sean Hannity Show, this afternoon at 3. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin returns next. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. We're here with Chrissy, Starr, Shore Ballet. So, so tell me, you have performances, right?
Yes.
So where do you is it all like your own performances, or do you perform around the area? Do you perform out of the area? Where do you guys go?
Well, actually both. We do our own performances. We like to do things for the community. We go to the library and do some pieces. We go to nursing homes and places like that with our kids,
Right.
Showing our pieces. I do have a few students who like to dance in the Nutcracker. I used to run my own Nutcracker. I did that for a few years. But once these kiddos came along, I stopped directing my own. So I do, give my students audition notices to go and perform in the Nutcracker. Of course, we do a performance at the end of the year, showcasing our students. So we work towards that every year.
Okay, that's cool. So and do you have any students that you I'm sure over in the 40 years, are there students that you can point to and be like, wow, look where they ended up, or where they, where are they now, that kind of thing?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them go off and do, like I said, theater, ballet. They move to the city. Lots of places they let me know where they're performing. Sometimes I go and see them.
Right.
So, yeah.
Do you ever think you're going to do like an all-star reunion show, like have them all come back and do something?
Actually, yes. For our 40th, I would love to get some of the alumni together to come back to do something. So if they're listening, maybe they will contact me and.
Well, you should get get nutcracking on that. You know what I mean? Let's see what I did there. It's a nutcracker joke. All right, that was good. Okay, now so the question I have though is really importantly, because I fortunately for me, my parents never put me in any kind of dance or ballet because it would have been ugly. But I think they just knew from an early age that wasn't happening. So, there has to be some degree of grace and and balance and and rhythm that all are necessary. So have you ever had a child or maybe a young adult who you've been working with and you're like, listen, maybe you should consider, I don't know, like throwing shot put or something like that. Have you ever have you ever had that conversation?
Actually, no.
You've never done that.
No, I haven't. I haven't done that, to be honest.
Well, I appreciate the honesty. Is it because you try to find the beauty and the good in everyone's abilities?
Yeah, actually, yes. Yes. I think with if you put your mind to it, anybody can really, they can do it.
Do what? I mean, I want to varying degrees of success.
Yeah, well, dancing on their tippy toes.
I mean, I just and so not all of what you do is all of. Is it all based on really individual or is it based on a group? You know what I mean? Like what if you were doing like some kind of a group class, right?
Okay.
And there was a particular student. I picture like here's what I picture.
Like yourself in the class?
Well, yeah, no, actually what I picture is did you ever see like Beverly Hills Ninja? Right,
no.
with Chris Farley, right? So you remember Chris Farley, the comedian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So picture him like in ninja class, right?
Okay.
It's like which one of these is not like the others? So my question is do you ever feel like, have you ever had other students come to you and say, listen, little Susie, I mean, she's a real sweetheart, but somebody's got to have a talk with her.
No.
It doesn't happen.
No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
See, there has to be a certain degree of patience and positive outlook to be a successshul teacher, instructor, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Because it could go because if it were me, I would be like, no, you shouldn't be here. But you just don't do that.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, that's nice. That's good. So I'm feeling like Shore Ballet is also a great place to go for your self-esteem, right? Because it builds up positive self-esteem,
it sure
right?
does. Yes.
Yeah, even so you make everyone feel good about their abilities and take them as far as they can go, as long as they're willing to put in 4 to 8 days per week.
That's right.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Yes. That's it. Come every day.
Every day. Okay. So when I think we are coming up against the break in a minute. Okay. Yeah, ish. So when we come back, we have a couple things, right? We have to give everybody all of your contact information, right? Because I'm sure everybody now wants to, in the words of a chorus line, everyone is beautiful in the ballet, right? So they want to learn more
I'm
about
impressed.
that.
You know
that was solid, right?
Yeah.
And then we're also going to give you your magic wand or baton, whatever it is you want to use.
No, I like wands.
You want just a wand? Okay. Yeah. We do have available pixie dust, fairy dust, or you could just wiggle your nose like Tabitha style. But we're going to give you those opportunities to make a difference on the world. Okay.
Okay.
Chrissy, Starr. Shore Ballet, wake up with Jeremy Grunin, listen to Kevin Williams, then listen to the news, then come back with us. We'll be here, so should you. Bye.
Coming up next, the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River. It's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 7:34, Friday, September 2nd, 63 degrees, getting up to 80 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pop app and WOBMAM.com, 732-505-1160. Enjoy the conversation. We are now joined in studio by Chrissy, Starr, Shore, Ballet. That was good. Okay, so first of all, how many kids in total do you have at this school?
We have about 85 students.
Right, and what's the oldest you deal with?
We have adults that come.
Oh, really? So
yeah.
if I came and I wanted ballet lessons, you would totally hook that up for me?
I would.
That'd be
I
great.
would love that.
Yeah, that would be good. Okay. Well, as long as you have an AED on the premises, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. As long as there's just in case I need to be shocked back to life. Okay. And you have registration coming up,
yes,
right?
We do.
So if I wanted to register, now would be the time for me.
Yes, now would be the time.
Okay.
Yep.
So
we do a regular school year like schools. So when school's starting, that's when we accept registration for the school year. So
okay.
Yeah.
And do you give like regular school? Do you do grades and stuff or no? Like you don't grade them?
No.
Do you get an evaluation?
No.
Do you get a juried whatever? Like a no?
No.
Not
it's
adjudicated?
No, it's all you just.
It's all positive, warm,
it
fuzzy
is.
stuff.
It's yes, exactly.
Jeez, you're so positive. I have a very positive friend who always tells me I need to be more positive. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. Okay, so and you were telling me that you had boot camp over the summer.
Yes, we had boot camp for the students. They came every day for a week, Monday through Friday. They had a different teacher each day, and they danced all day. So was like being in school, but they danced.
Right,
and that
was
fun.
Dance all day.
Yeah.
That's a song too, right?
It is.
Yeah. But that was like an 80s thing though. You wouldn't remember that. Okay. I think it's that time, Chrissy Starr. And by the way, amazing karma that you would be a dancer and like do the whole dancing thing and have a name like Chrissy. I mean, that just works out so well.
It doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is great.
All right. So it's that time. We give you your magic wand, your pixie dust, your fairy dust, your ability just to wiggle your nose and make an impact on the world. Or on the world of dance, or you could pick new presidential candidates, or whatever you want to do.
Stay away from that.
Yeah, or you could do whatever you want to do. But if I give you that ability, what is it you're doing?
I really think it would. I guess I would really want people to have the freedom to do what they want to do. So if they want to be, do more in the arts, do ballet and such, then I think I would give people that ability
to do more,
to be more positive and to have more courage and confidence to do the things that they want to do.
Are you disturbed at any level? I could just leave it there, but I'm not. Are you disturbed at any level that there's no that there really has been a rollback in the arts in school?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, when you were in school. Right, when you were in high school, like 5 or 6 years ago, there were more arts involved then, right?
I think so. I think overall there was more focus on music, and we would have music class, and we would have the music teacher actually playing the piano and teaching us songs, and so I definitely think that it's lacking there.
I remember when I was in elementary school. At Cedar Grove Elementary School here in Toms River, many, many years ago, I actually had 2 music teachers in my class for music class.
2? Mrs.
Ortner and Mrs. Orkfitz, right? I remember both of their I don't know how I remember this stuff. It's craziness. But so not only did we have music class, but it was taught by 2 different music teachers in one class.
Mm-hmm. Did they play instruments and stuff?
They did. I remember. I swear I could close my eyes and picture. I could picture, the easel for the music, and I could picture, handing everybody tambourines and triangles, and there was we had xylophone. We had like some of the coolest instruments, and that was everybody got that, and I think you got that like almost every day,
right.
If not like it was 2 or 3 times a week,
right? Yeah.
And then you had art class with Mrs. Trachtenberg. And, it was like, what a difference, right?
Did you do square dancing?
I did. Do-si-do and Alaman left.
Yeah. We did square dancing.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Bow to your partner. Now bow to your corner.
Yeah, we did a lot in elementary school. I went to Seaside Park Elementary School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we did a lot.
But it's really missing now, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, but it's great that there are programs like yours that for the kids that need that, you will have they have the ability to get that after school now. Because I think what is different is, I'll speak for myself only. When I was a kid, my parents weren't carting me around to 12 different spots, right? Yeah. So now that's changed a little bit. So why don't you tell people where they could find out more about Shore Ballet, whether you have a website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Vine, Tinder, whatever it is.
Well, we don't have all of those things, but we have some of them. We definitely have a website, shoreballet.com. We have Facebook, which I really like because I can, we can update it regularly with all, we have pictures on there, so you could find us there, Shore Ballet on Facebook. And we have Instagram as well, Shore Ballet, Shore Ballet School, you can find us.
Very cool. Well, listen, I think it's super cool. And we are, it's definitely great that you're doing, that you have a great ballet school here at the Jersey Shore. It's also awesome that there's a lot of positivity. It's great for self-esteem. Not every kid has to be an athlete. Right. Not every kid, everybody has to find their place and find what they're good at and find what they like and find what they can excel at. And whether that's pinball, or dancing, or basketball, or academics. There's something for everybody.
That's right.
That's really awesome. Chrissy, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely, and enjoy the rest of your summer as long as that lasts, which is this rainy weekend.
Yes, that's it.
And we'll be back with more Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin right after this.